Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So, everybody else talking about the Ringo, Nubreed, Pastor Dowell, and some of the beefs that's going on YouTube. So, I think I want to talk about it. First of all, I'm not taking sides, but I'm the truth man. I'm going to put it out there. I look at it like this. Even though I don't agree with everything Ringo say, I think people is not understanding how Ringo works, and he just he really need to thank y'all because y'all helping him get the bag. And I'm gonna always be grateful to Ringo because Ringo been around a long time, and my family, the first videos we start watching in regards to how Christmas was pagan and this, that, was Ringo back in the day. Now, a lot of these dudes that's on YouTube right now, man, y'all remind me of how people try to do Jordan, saying LeBron is the GOAT and stuff like that. LeBron is very good, and he's up there. He's not the GOAT. Or how people say Tom Brady is the GOAT. And Tom Brady benefited greatly from a lot of rules changes. So I got him at number 2. How people try to minimize the people that came before them and are the reason they got there. Everybody want to play God, talking about who got a bad spirit. And that's what they keep saying about Ringo. Ringo is just like all the rest of us, imperfect. So all these dudes coming out, Nubreed this, Nubreed that, Nubreed. If Nubreed talked about that man kids, then Nubreed ain't what y'all say. Because he always talking about God this, God that. But if it's true that he talked about Ringo's kids, y'all is goofy for supporting that dude. And it's like, it just seemed like people is taking sides, like all these people is on this side too. And then Marc the Messenger, all these dudes that's claiming to be so spiritual, but they don't deal with nobody. I'm looking at that like, it just don't, wait, hold on, I might as well keep going. It just don't look right or fit right to me. You want everybody to listen to you talk about God, a God who deals with everyone and will deal with anyone, and say that you one of his mans, his sons, however y'all put it, but you don't deal with nobody. And I look at that with both of them. But the only, you don't have to deal with people. But when you are saying, God sent me to tell you, you do. So what happened was, and I've been watching videos on both of them, it was a disagreement with the move. Nubreed was saying that Ringo didn't pay him and this, that, and the other. And Ringo was saying that, in so many words, that he never said he would do X, Y, Z. Now, it looked pretty bad how they made those videos and then they got into it like that. You know? But this is what I'm used to with us anyway. I'm not taking sides in the issue. But as far as Ringo, I'm not going to throw Ringo under the bus. Because the way I think is this. Even if, now, the negative I have with Ringo is, For years, I used to reach out to Ringo, talking to him and stuff, and he wouldn't respond or barely respond. But that's okay. That's fine. But it don't erase all the good content and all the stuff he showed me on them preachers. That's another thing. You know, I was the TBN dude. But thanks to Ringo, I was watching Ringo, and they're not blowing at me, in case y'all wonder. And the Christmas thing, the Christian thing, you can't erase his work. Nubreed and Marc the Messenger, both of them just, I don't really even watch Marc the Messenger, nothing against him, but I have heard all three of them say things I don't agree with. But Marc the Messenger, it is, to me, okay, I'm going to say this. I wonder, I'm not going to accuse Nubreed or Marc the Messenger, but I wonder if them dudes is feds. You know how they always saying they watching us and this, that, and the other? Remember, you know they used to say that back in the day, Big Brother watching. If y'all like old horror movies and old sci-fi and all that, that's what they used to say. And I forgot which movie it was. But on one of those movies, wait, should I go over here? I'm gonna go finish this up. On one of those movies, the main one that was talking about who was being watched was the one that was doing it. Well, if y'all remember the movie from back in the day, put it in the comments. But the one who was saying, they watching you, they watching you, they watching you, Big Brother watching you, and he was the one that was doing the dirty stuff. Put the name of that movie in the comments. Now, Ringo should have paid that man. But that man should have had an understanding. They both were somewhat in the wrong with what they both revealed happened. But y'all need to get off not Ringo, but Nubreed nuts, man. Cause I've been watching a lot of videos, and it's like y'all acting like Ringo ain't did nothing good. That's how people trying to act. Like, they both, I'm sure, have done good. I've heard about the good they did. But y'all need to get off Nubreed nut. Y'all suffocating his nut. Get off his nuts. Demon this, demon that. A person ain't a demon because you say they are. See, that's why I got to make more videos on demonology. Now, that's another thing that I don't quite agree with either one of their takes on, and I've watched. But I'm going to give you my perspective, and I'm going to teach you demonology from Prophet Howard. That's what I'm going to do. You heard it from Marc the Messenger. You heard it from all three of them. So I'm going to give y'all my perspective on demonology and what I know and what I've learned from the Most High. Somebody lying. But I'm going to tell you that I learned from the Most High. Everybody saying they learned from it. But we're going to make a series of videos this week with notes on demonology. Based on, and some people, and I saw some of y'all in the comments trying to downplay the book of Enoch. You can't downplay any of these books unless you done read every book. Have you read all the codexes? Have you even looked inside the codex? You could look at the codex versions of the original manuscripts all over the internet. I don't have the hard copies of any of them, but I read them. Now that, I'll say, was that Marc the Messenger to be one of them, whichever one of them endorsed the book of Enoch, I agree with them on that. The book of Enoch seems outlandish because of the things that were kept out of the scripture. That's all it is. But people got to recognize, you can't call another person a demon. You can say that they're influenced by him. You could say that in some cases, very isolated cases, that a person can be possessed by one. But how these dudes is throwing around whole demons, I say influenced by. Because if a person is possessed with a demon, they're going to be out here killing people and doing every sin. Because you don't agree with somebody, don't make them a demon. If you don't like how they handle something, don't make them a demon. And then y'all throw out the B word. And here's the thing. I think if you gonna talk about God, yeah, we from the streets and all this. And some of us came out of the streets and out of the hood and this, that. But some of y'all ain't disconnected enough. It's like you holding on to the wrong aspects of the street. Like that, using the B word and talking about people's families. What are you trying to get in a shootout or a fight? This is somebody in this whole mix is FBI. They feds, man. We don't know which one. Me personally, if I had to take a guess, the one that I would say, if I had to pick one out of them three that I would say is not feds, I would say Ringo. The other two, especially Marc the Messenger, I don't know. Because I look at the views and the subs. I mean, since when do a person have that many subs talking about the Bible? I'll wait. I'm just wondering. Cause even my old channel, I was saying a lot of things that he's saying. And they still shadow ban it to this day. I don't know. But you gonna call me a demon too? You can call me a demon, that's fine. That's his move. In fact, y'all know that Mr. Keep It Simple is not like my favorite. But I was reading their comments. I'm like, why would he even come at him like that? And Mr. Keep It Simple didn't even barely do nothing. He was calling him a demon. This. For what? Y'all know I try to be fair with stuff. And I'm reading that like, what did he even do? And I was finna comment, but I said, I'm just gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna let them. It's like it ended up being a back and forth between those two. That from my perspective, from the outside looking in, it seemed like Marc the Messenger was on something else. It almost seemed like Marc the Messenger be trying to elevate himself over everybody else. Listen, man, even if your name is in the book of life, you not over nobody. And y'all already know how I get down. I'll put you right on the grill if you try to come with that demon stuff with me. And I know the word. I know the word more than you do. I seen what you teach. And I'm not even, don't take this the wrong way, my No Matrix people. I'm just saying, this dude, he always want to discredit people. You can't discredit Ringo. Even if Ringo say he flying solo and he want to deal with himself and don't want friends, you still can't discredit. Then he was, if I'm not mistaken, he was on YouTube before Marc the Messenger.